Internet. It's me, Etnurb again, and I just got back from Brickfair, Virginia, 2021. It was quite the fun experience, so I thought I would show off the many things that I got, the probably too many things I got. So first things first, I gotta get this out of the way. How it worked is that there's 5 days, but I wasn't able to go the second day because I was able to go the first day, but then I had to skip the second day because it just didn't work out with my parents' schedules because I'm a youngster, still need to drive with the parents, and so it just didn't work out with their schedule. We were able to go to the rest of the days. So there were a few things that I got the first day, and I got all those things the first day. So what I got was a Holly Mari off this one guy. It was kind of funny how it happened because I think he was trying to tell me that he got this and another thing for $10. But then I think I misheard him, and I thought he said, and I think he said so it would be like $5 each because it was the Holly Mari, and it was I think like a spaceship thing. And I think he was saying that he basically got each of them for $5, and I think I misunderstood him, and I misheard him, and I thought he said that I could have it for $5. So later in the day, I asked him if he was still willing to sell it, and then he seemed confused, but he still sold it to me. And he said that he had actually a few of them already, but I mean, it was just kind of funny how that worked out. So I got that. And I got a bunch of the guy I just mentioned. He was sitting right next to me, but the other guy who's sitting next to me, first guy, he 3D prints parts. But the other guy that was next to me, he resin casts parts. Let's just say you have this dice. This die, which people actually do this. It's not very surprising. Yeah, let's say you have that die, you can make a silicone mold of it, and then just maybe you don't want a red dye, you want a green dye. Just pour in some green resin and got a green dye now. You just got to paint in the little spots. So yeah, that's what he did. No, that's what he does. And so he brought to Brickfair a bunch of miscast parts that they had bubbles, giant holes in them or something, or they're just malleable for some reason. You can bend them, all kinds of stuff. And I got a bunch of free random stuff from him. I got 2 Vahis. I got an Ignica. I think I got a Golden Krakan. There was just a bunch of random stuff that usually I got the Ultimate Doom mask. Now of course all these were not the original colors, just random colors, but it was still kind of funny because I pulled up it was all dumped out on the table. That's a different story how that happened, and all the stuff had been dumped out on the table, and I just picked up the Ultimate Doom mask, and I said to the people around me, $60 because I got an Ultimate Doom mask now. Granted, it's transparent, it's got a glitter, it's I think it's purple and red, transparent, it's kind of glittery. It's very cool looking. I'm gonna need to find something to use it with, but it's not the original black. So yeah, I got a bunch of brain stocks, some masks, I think I got one weapon, just all kinds of stuff. Never mind, I thought I heard something. All kinds of stuff. And it was fun. So that's the stuff I got on the first day. And I don't have that right here because that's in my room. I've already sorted it away. I was sorting it away on Thursday. And so, yeah, after Thursday, I went back on Friday, and I had me a grand old time over there. And you can probably see the box next to me. You can probably see these bags peeking up. Oh, you can't see that one, but you can probably see a few other things. If you're wondering what's up with the blanket, I was sleeping on this bed down here. I always say that the bed that you're not sleeping on is the one that is the most comfortable. That's just the way it is for me. So yeah, anyway, let's get into all these stuff I got. So first things first, you can probably see the box. The box is, the box was a fun time. Let's say that at the least. So I was at the Brickfair thing, and there's this charity, like you could fill up this one bag for $5. There were like these big bins full of parts. You can fill a bag up for $5. Now the thing is, usually that wouldn't be too out of the ordinary. Like you go to a Bricks and Minifigs, you can do that. Of course it's a little box or a little. No, the bigger ones are bags. I was thinking the little $8 one, but yeah, the bigger ones are bags. But how much you got in this $5 bag was what would usually at a Bricks and Minifigs be equivalent to about $35-40, all for $5. And it was, I'll get into this, but we thought it was such a good deal that I'm pretty sure I got like 2 or 3 bags just on their own, because I was like, this is such a good deal, I need to get these now before they're gone. And then I think while I was getting my last, it was either my second bag or my third bag, I can't remember how many I got. We will see in a minute, because I have 2 Brickfair bags right next to me that have them in them. I have not opened them yet. I haven't had the time or the space to do it so far, because like I said, I just got back and I got those today. So while I was filling up my last bag, my dad, because he was behind me, he looked over the counter and he saw there was a bunch of, I think he overheard them saying that they had like a bunch of boxes left, but he looked over and there was like 3 of these boxes left. So he asked the guy who is evidently the cashier, or an equivalent to it, he said, how much do you think how much would it cost me to take one of those? And I was expecting like, I don't know, like 50, maybe higher. That's really the most I was expecting. $30. This is, it's pretty heavy. Like, it's easily, like, you can easily fill up more than $30, more than 6 bags of this. $30. It's gonna take me a while to sort this one away. Like, this is a lot of parts. Like, I don't know. Here's a copy of Freak the Mighty. In comparison, yeah. So, yeah. That is the first thing. Well, that's not the first thing I got, but that's the first thing I'm showing you. That's definitely one of the better deals we got today. Yeah. Pretty good deal. So I'm just gonna get into this bag next. I'll just pull it out. Just so you know, if you haven't already picked up on it, this is gonna be a long video. Now I hope it's worth the time that you spent watching it, but if it's not, I apologize dearly, sincerely. I don't know. So yeah, let me show you. So I was just at the yard sale, and I was able to pick up this guy. I can't remember what his name is. It's probably tag's probably somewhere in the bag, but I can't remember. It's the Fire Gory. He's fun. I like him. He's a fun looking guy. I think. Excuse me. I had a little jump in my throat. I think he was either $3 or $4. I got 2 at the same time. One of them was 3, one of them was 4. I'm sure he's in this bag. Yeah, I like him. He's got a certain appeal to him. He's just nice, cute little guy. Next guy I got was a Explode from Hero Factory. This has all the parts with it. The only issue is one of the arm pieces, upper arm pieces, is broken and you cannot use it. Now the thing is, I actually have a replacement, so I'm not sure if I already said this. I think I did. I got it for $3, including the Zamor. So I'd say that's a pretty good deal because, like I said, I've got the replacement part that works. The next thing I got was Captain America, the Ultra build. I remember I was going over to somebody at the Bionicle display because I was displaying some Bionicle stuff. And I just saw they had this big bin of stuff, and granted, I didn't originally see. I think it was like I saw they had a knockoff Hero Factory thing, and eventually at some point I think they just brought up, hey, I also have this Captain America, and I don't have the Captain America, and that's, I mean, I don't have not want it, so I bought it. This one was on the, I mean, these things right here, these were probably pretty cheap. This guy I got for $10. That's probably about reasonable, I'd say. That's not a bad price. This looks like, oh yeah, this is some other stuff. Yeah. This is the Ranu. That's the Ikori. I got him for $3. The other guy I got was before. It looks like Explod's arm is in here. There's also it looks like this is a green Metro. A green Metro. What was it? The thing. The Flash game. What is it called? Well, whatever it was, that version of Picari, except it's got the silver and it's green. So it's kind of complicated, and it looks like I have a Wenua Fordica. That was his name. Yeah, the bronze one. I just got it because I've never seen this color bronze before, and I thought it was pretty cool. This is also something I got. This is a Duplo that has the Brickfair thing printed on it. It looks quite cool, and I like it a lot, so we got one. Here are my little tags I had in front of my guys on display. If you want to see them, I'm sure there's like a compilation video of like the entire Bionicle display at Brickfair. I'm sure you can find it on the internet somewhere. I saw Connor Hoffman with a camera, so he may have recorded that. I'm not entirely sure. At the time of recording this, the day is like just almost over, so they probably wouldn't have uploaded anything yet, but I'm sure you can find one. Mine is the one with the purple and black. Well, if you're watching this channel, then you know about Naked Axe. It's the one with Naked Axe. And I think a few of my other guys I have on this channel are there. Wait, did I do? You know, no, thinking about it, I don't think yeah, Naked Axe is the only one I reviewed. Yeah, I need to make more videos. Okay, next thing, the little guy, the little instruction pamphlet for Brickfair. Next thing, this is what I was talking about. This is a knockoff I got from the same person I got Captain America from. I actually got this because I remember I had one of these a long time ago that I had got from Five Below, and my dog actually got a hold of it, and yeah, I was kind of sad because it was kind of a cool knockoff. So it's nice to have this one. Now, the one I had was the red one, but this is, of course, the blue one. But I mean, I still like it. It's just, I got it for the reason I got it, and I think it works for the reason I got it. Next thing, Nerf Jolt. I brought that along just in case. I don't know why I brought that. I just thought, you know, just in case. What if you need it? Sunglasses. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna show you that last. Of course, this is just the kind of pack that you get just for signing up. This Magnus. These are meant to be bingo pieces. I never did the bingo. It comes with M&Ms. A little tie. We didn't sign up in time to get like custom printed tile and a custom printed name tag. So we just got the generic Brickfair one. It's like a 3x2. It's pretty cool. Yeah. We've of course taken the name tags out. This is just M&Ms from one of the things. It's actually kind of funny. The first pack of M&Ms I ate that came from one of those was not actually from any of ours. I remember there was this one guy I was talking to while waiting for a parts draft. I didn't actually get into the parts draft. It was the first one on Wednesday. I didn't know you had to sign up beforehand, so I didn't get in. But I was waiting for that to see if I did get in. And this guy just said, hey, I saw him open the bag, by the way. There wasn't any razors in the M&Ms. Yeah, I saw him opening his thing, and he said, hey, I'm not going to eat these M&Ms. You want them? So I just took his M&Ms. This is another one of those things. It just doesn't have the M&Ms in it. Chips. and you get another one of those things. I'll put this on the table so I can remember to take it up and show it to you. It's actually pretty cool. McDonald's. Oh yeah, I was supposed to. It was actually my dad's birthday. He was there with me. We don't worry, I wasn't taken away from his birthday. We don't usually do anything. We did, of course, give gifts and everything. I was supposed to have us use these discounts. Forgot to do that. Now I feel kind of bad. These are some little flyers for one of the places. If you took this, I think if you took this to the place, it was actually someone that was actually selling stuff in Brickfair. If you took this to them, they would give you a discount. It says basically just $1 off for every $10. I did actually buy something from them, but it was $12, so I could have got $1 off, but I don't. It's $1. It's not that big a deal. But it is. Apparently, they do have a Bricklinks. Yeah. Oh, we have Lego pieces sold Bricklink style. Okay, I thought they were saying they had a Bricklink store. I mean, they may. I haven't done the research yet. I'm trying to save this one thing for last. These are some creations that I was going to display, and then I just never got around to it. Because I heard that you can just sign stuff up in the middle of the convention. I just never did. Here's another one of these things that's in mint condition. So if any of you want one, I guess you could comment on the video, tell me how much you're willing to pay for it, because I'm not getting nothing away for free. Cookies that I also brought. I was planning on eating more of those. I didn't. A little thing, I had Naked Axe hold because my dad's birthday. We got this at Target. It's a nice little cake topper. It's fun. You'd expect it to have more of a rough texture because of the glitter, but it's surprisingly, just smooth. I mean, it's got a bit of texture, but actually think about it, it really doesn't. It's very smooth. You'd expect, like I said, you'd expect it to have like a glitter feeling for all that glitter to come off on you and get in your clothes everywhere, but I think it's like maybe acrylic or something. It's like inside of it. Anyway, more bingo pieces. This is probably one of the things that I like the most. I'm not a big M&R Productions guy. I don't watch too many of his videos, but I do know that he was there because, I knew that he was going to be there beforehand, and I just wanted to take some pictures with some influencers. Well, not really influencers, but just Lego guys. I got one with Connor Hoffman. I got one with Dragon Axe. Eljay. I got one with Eljay. I can't remember. There's a guy. He had vlogs for Brickfair 2019. He's a Star Wars guy. I think he's part of Empire Lug. I can't remember for the life of me. His name's Matt. I can't remember. I got a picture with him because those vlogs. I never would have known who he was if it wasn't for those vlogs. But anyway, why I mentioned M&R Productions, I got a signed 501st set instruction booklet with him, and of course a picture too, as I mentioned. So that's pretty cool. I don't think those are ever going to be worth anything, but I mean, it's still cool to have that, I was gonna say I was gonna save this till last, but I don't like to wait for things. This is probably my crowning thing that I got this entire event. It's not like especially expensive. It was just $10, but it means a lot more to me, and it is technically two of a kind. It is actually the mask used by ShadowGear6335 in his current rendition of Shadow. I guess Toa Shadow, but also technically not Toa Shadow. And he's got an explanation in the video. This is he's got instructions for the Shadow on his channel. It's one of his more recent videos, aka released in the last 3 years. I'm sad. But anyway, he's got the instructions on there, so I thought, well, if I ever want to actually recreate it, I kind of need the mask. So it just happens the guy who actually painted the original was there, so he was able to paint me, I would say a replica, but it's technically not a replica since it's from the same guy. Technically, it's the second version, or it may be the third version. Somebody else may have had him do another one in the past, but from what I'm aware, this is the second one in existence, so this is two of a kind. And I dropped it. Are you kidding me? Don't worry, there's carpet down here, it's fine. Just the way I was holding it, it's fine. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite things I bought this year. I definitely don't have all the parts to build the Shadow yet, but now that I've got the mask, that's going to be a lot more incentive to actually try to get the parts. If any of you are willing to do me a solid and watch the video and like try to rebuild it on the Bricklink, stud.io, LLD, whatever. If any of you are willing to do that, I would be greatly in your favor. And if I ever meet you, maybe I'll give you like $10. So yeah, that's just something. So that gets us through the first bag. Oh wait, no, there's a single. Oh, get out. Did it already fall out? No, there's a hole in here. Anyway, there was an axle in there. I think it was like a 4 long gray. I think it was either a 4 or 5 long gray guy. I don't know where it got off to. It doesn't matter. Okay, next, this bag is very heavy. I think this is where those those bags that I filled up, those gallon bags I mentioned earlier, I think that's where these are. On top is a few things that I was selling at the yard sale that just didn't sell. Let me just get those off the top first. Okay, not that. Yeah, I didn't sell as much as I was hoping to sell. I sold a few things though. It was pretty good. I would have liked to have sold more, but we got back. I think it was $15 to get in, and we got more than $15 back. It was nice. Okay, I think that's everything that I was trying to sell. Oh no, one more thing. Let me just double check. I hope you guys can still hear me well. Okay, that is everything. Okay. So next thing I got is a Brickfair shirt. I keep saying, wait, yeah, Brickfair shirt. Probably gonna grow out of it within the next 2 seconds, but what can you do? Next thing I got was a rock sheet. Now I already have this rock sheet, but the reason I got this was because, of course, it has the instructions, but it also has Krana, which I actually have not had any Krana up till now, and I was gonna say as you'll see later, but as you can see now, I got this rock sheet as well. I already had it, of course, but it has the Krana in this. So that's why I got both of these and the canister. So yeah, I came there today with no Krana, and I'm leaving with 2, and so that's pretty cool, isn't it? Because like I said, I had no Krana in the past. Was I saying Krana? I meant Krada. Completely different. I don't know why they made them sound so similar. Like, they're completely, I was gonna say they're completely different, but they're not really. I mean, they both control like mech suits, but like one of them is part of a hive mind and one of them isn't. I mean, could Makuta be considered a hive mind if it's just like 6 guys? I don't know. So in other words, I can kind of understand why the sounds are similar now. Darn it. Keep getting stuff stuck in my throat. Okay, back to what we were saying. Next, I got a Pohatu Nuba, and it is actually missing only one piece. It said it was complete, but it was actually lying, because it is missing the black axled pin connector that connects the neck to the body. So that's kind of annoying. Those are pretty rare, but I'm pretty sure I do have at least 1 or 2 of those somewhere in my collection. Probably in the pins holder where I keep all those, but they're somewhere around there, and I do think that I can get those. I think I got this for $2. It's just a little baggie of Bionicle parts. Nothing too special, but I mean it's got a few decent parts in it. Oh, main reason I got it was for the Hero Pack Tahu mask. I've already got one, but I keep it with my other Bionicle, so now I can actually use this one. Because I always keep all my sets together. Next thing I got, this was one of those bags I was talking about. It looks, I also got, I got some lights while I was there to light up my guys in the World of Lights thing. If you look hard enough, you can probably find some pictures of them somewhere on the internet. There's a bunch of people that took pictures of my Bionicle guys because they were the only ones during the World of Light, which was, I think, on Friday, where they turned off the lights at 9, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I was like one of the only ones at first in the Bionicle display to have lights, and they were in the back of the eye stalks, and they looked amazing. I like especially my Marauder, I don't know, Marauder, I don't know. He turned out amazing. Another guy that you haven't seen yet, Nurax, he is actually on the TTV message boards. I don't think you need an account to see him. Just look it up. It's spelled kind of how it sounds, but I think there might be an extra U in there. Nurax. You can probably look him up. His eyes turned out very well. Basically, all the eyes turned out very well. Like I said, you can probably find him if you look hard enough. But yeah, because anyway, there's some of those lights in there. That's why I was saying this. There's some of those lights in here. But yeah, I think this is the first thing of parts I got from that big bucket. This was before this. And then this one right here, I think about right here was when we bought this big bin right here. Yeah. And so those are going to take me a long while to sort back into my collection. Of course, I'm not against it. I love sorting, and more parts is more parts. And they will be very useful. I'm sure they will be used, as I hope all of this will be. If it is not used, I will be sad, and I think you all can agree. There's a fly over there. So yeah, that's that so far. Let's see. These are just some batteries for the pack that connects all the lights together to turn them on, like a battery pack kind of. But yeah, this right here is one of my things that I'm very happy that I was able to get it, because this will actually be a good start for me somewhere. This is actually the Quest for Modernity board game. What was that? Oh, that's not my shelf. Yeah, sorry, I saw something. The camera is actually pretty far away from me. It's my phone. Like, turn around. Technically, you're on the selfie view, and I saw something next to me, and I was like, "What in the world is that?" But it's my shelf. It's my shelf. Yeah. So Bionicle Quest for Modernity board. No, it's Quest for Makuta. Quest for Makuta board game. It was part of the auction, the charity auction, and I thought, hey, that looks pretty cool. I kind of want that, and I was the only person to bid on it. I think it says there was another one. There's another bid, but it was crossed out, all of them, and then there was something that pointed to it that said, "That's messed up" next to the number. I don't know what that was. I don't know why that was, but I don't know. Actually, it just occurred to me. We got this for $20, but I think our bid was actually $21. We never went back to that guy and gave him the extra dollar, because at the time we didn't have a 1. We only had a 20, so we just gave him the 20. We said we'd come back and give him the 1. We never actually gave him the 1. I don't think he cares. It was for charity. It wasn't for him. Of course, children are good. I like children. I often am one myself, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna affect anything in the end. To that one child that is going to be affected by our accidental leaving out of $1, I apologize, and I don't know. Sorry, not my fault. That's everything in this bag, and then the final bag. Oh, first things first. I'll get to what I got this from later, but I found this. I'll explain where I found it in a minute, but it's just Von Nebula. I think like some of his chest. I mean, just like scattered parts are missing, but and of course his lower arms are missing. The annoying part is that his weapon is missing, because that's got the leech holder, like the Makutas had in their chest. Does he actually? Yeah, he has like an entire Makuta body in him. Yeah, it's got like that thing that you like. It's got all the Makutas like leeches in it. You like throw it against something, it bursts open, all the leeches fly everywhere. And it's got, Von Nebula's got that exclusive one in his set, and this didn't come with it, along with his lower arms, as I already mentioned. So that's kind of annoying. But I can bricklink it. Now, granted, I am a bit low on money after this, but anyway, it's fine. Okay, final bag of stuff. Also, did I? Oh, that's odd. Oh, well, anyway, I guess something that I don't have in here. Oh, no, it's in. Never mind. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, next thing's next. Matau. I got a Matau. In the canister too. Up till now I have not actually had a complete Matau. I got a few parts of them. Well, I almost got a complete Matau, but there's always just a few parts that I have that are missing or on different mock. So it's good to have this, so I can just have all those parts and not worry about assembling a Matau at any point in the future. It's also cool to have the canister. I don't like actively collect the canisters, but I mean, if I can get it, it's cool to have them. Yeah, like I said, it's the final one. This, if you know what this is, you know what this is. You'll know what I'll be showing you in a minute. No, you won't, because it's in the top of this. Give me a second. Sorry. I was able to get I'm pretty sure Target ran a thing a while back. Like a real while back, judging by some of the versions of these parts that's in this set. A thing where there's actually a Lego set where you could get a little mini build of Bullseye, the Target dog. And it actually comes in like a little container. Yeah, it's right here. And on the back is like a little thing that you can scan so it can be a gift card. I don't think this was ever activated, so I don't think it's a good gift card. But I was able to get this entire thing for $2. I mean, I'd say that was a pretty good deal. I mean, it's got this. I think this may not be exclusive, but I'm pretty sure this is an exclusive Bullseye print, like the Target Bullseye. It's probably in a different like Target exclusive set that I just don't know about, but it's a fun little build. I like it. It's cute. So yeah, that was in there. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the instructions are going to. Okay, now we're getting into the smaller bags. Okay, let me get into this. I bought this very recently, just 2, 3, 4, probably 3 or 4 hours ago. First things first, these little Zamors. I think I got these for $1. They said it was only 5 cents, but we didn't have a quarter on us or a nickel, so we just gave them $1. This is actually really cool. There was this guy at the yard sale at Brickfair. I don't know how I walked past him because I only saw him once, and it was like my last time walking through. He had an entire table full of Bionicle stuff, and he had these giant these giant bags of masks, and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, these giant bags of masks that said 2 for $1. He said that he knew someone who knew someone that worked for the factory who just got a bunch of them. I mean, he may have not been lying. Apparently he's from Germany though, so that makes his claims slightly more accurate. Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure he said to for me to give him an offer for the entire bag, and that's kind of a joke, and I said $1. And then it was kind of weird because you could tell that he was actually considering it because he got these things for less than a penny each. Eventually said no, and I said, well, how about $5? Because I mean, if he was considering $1, what would $5 mean? But he said that he would do a handful of Bionicle masks for $5. And then my dad actually had a really good idea, and he said, why don't we have each of those masks that were all 2 for $1? Why don't we have a handful of each of them for $5? And so I got just a few different Metro masks. I got a few Akamu masks, a few I think it was Eljay. I should know that one better because I use that one. I like that mask for one reason or another. You know, I can just tell you, I like to call it Joe Biden. I like to say this mask looks like Joe Biden. I think this other one was from Vizola. I think that was the water lady. And then there's this the black one. Tahiti? I think it's Tahiti. I'm sorry, I can't remember them very well. But anyway, I got this bag of masks for $5. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. Granted, the guy probably got them for like less than a penny each, but I mean, I still think it's a pretty good deal. A little tiny little bag of Bow Rock eyes. I mean, technically they are Visit Rock eyes as well, but they're mainly Bow Rock eyes. A tiny little bag of Bow Rock eyes. A little bag of these like these kind of eggshell looking lift arms. These could be useful. They've got like it's kind of weird because they're kind of like the jumper plate of the lift arms, because it's got like one in between two. It's like a 3 along, except in between like the first hole and the second hole, there's like another hole in between. So it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of like a jumper plate. It's kind of weird. I think these could be very useful, but they're all light gray, so it could be annoying. Next, oh yeah, I did like 3 parts drafts, 2 of them official, 1 of them not, and we just decided to combine all the parts into this one. I got a bunch of good parts, but the main ones I think that are going to be useful for me are the ones from the Technic draft. I did a Technic draft, and I'd say I got some very good parts from that one. Mainly some lift arms, but I also got like some of these guys. You can probably see them a little bit from there. Like they're kind of like those kind of shell pieces, like similar to the ones that were used on 2016 Kopaka. But there's like the smaller ones, and then the kind of bigger ones. Those are the ones I got. I got them in orange. I'm definitely gonna need to build something in orange now. I don't think I've ever done anything like that had a lot of orange in the past. Actually, no, one of my guys has a bit of orange. Just nothing that like the main color is orange. Next, I don't know why that's in there. I got a Pyrox from the same part that I got Von Nebula from. I'm not sure if I've said where I got that from yet, so I'm gonna leave it vague. And there's another random part in there that I should probably not be in there. This is almost complete, but I think it's missing like 2 spikes and an exclusive armor like shell piece. Yeah, I think that's all it's missing. Yeah. This looks like I can't remember where this is from. Who knows? It's probably from the same place that I got the Pyrox and the Von Nebula. And this is where I got the Pyrox and the Von Nebula. It was there's a big bucket that had like these $20 things. Like I think it was a pound of Bionicle parts. So I think I got 3 of those. One of them had a Pyrox. One of them had a moderately incomplete Pyrox. One of them had a moderately incomplete Von Nebula. And the rest of them just had some very good parts. I think I got 2 black Wacky wastes, and those are very useful. The Wacky waste overall is just a very useful piece, but black, there's so many black parts that there's going to be black in basically any mock you do. So it's good to just have black Wacky waste, because black is almost always going to be part of the color scheme. Let's see, some tiny lift arms, some tiny dark gray lift arms, cute little guys. A few business cards and some stickers I got from some people. Yeah. There's a Your Band. They tell me it's a reference to BZ Power. If you get the reference, please explain. And then just the BZ Power logo on the sticker. I probably should ask for another one of that, because I could probably put that somewhere. I don't actually have a BZ Power account, but I've been considering getting one. Just, for one reason or another. You never know when you might want one. So I might want to stick that on something, so I should ask for another one. And I got the Brickfair Virginia 2021 pin. It's a very good looking one. I think their entire thing this year was COVID versus dinosaurs. So yeah, I think it glows in the dark, I think. And so it's a raptor holding a 2x4 bricks connected to each other. One of them saying Brickfair, one of them saying 2021, the top one being red, the bottom one being green. It's a fun design, I kind of like it. This is the second one of those $20 bins I got. Oh, bags. This is the final thing. This is that one Lego Marvel set. Oh, I guess that bag was open, so now there's parts on the bed. Hopefully none got between the cushions. That would be annoying. So yeah, there's that one Lego Marvel set. It was Iron Man versus like that hammer guy. So I got one of, I got like one of the sets like minus the minifigures for $12, and I'm gonna use it for parts. And my original one didn't come with stickers, so this one does have the stickers. So I'm gonna replace all the parts that don't have stickers on mine with the parts that do have stickers on here, and it is going to be a good and fun time. And so now I'm going to do an outro, and yeah, okay, everything's good. Yeah, I was just making sure I got everything. But yeah, so I'm going to do an outro as I pick up these parts that all spilled on me. So yep, that was my experience with buying things during Brickfair Virginia 2021. I may do a separate video just recapping my experiences, recapping some of the fun events that I had. I may not, who knows. I'm not going to promise anything. If you have watched all the way to this point, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Subscribe if you would. That would be very kind of you. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but I mean, it'd be nice. So, yeah. Suppose have a nice day, and before I go, why don't I give you a close-up of those two that I said I was going to give you a close-up of? This is annoying whenever you're about to do an outro and then you remember that you left out some stuff. Wow, 41 minutes. No, give a second. 42 minutes. That's amazing. Okay, let me show you what those two things I want to give you a close-up of. First things first, Shadow Gear mask. I love this guy. I'm going to cherish him as a son. I may even top coat him, because I build Gundams every once in a while, and, got some top coat, matte coat. And final thing I'm going to show off, this Brickfair logo. You get it on a tile for free, and if you don't choose a profile picture, or you didn't sign up in time for one, and yeah, that should be everything. If you see that there's like a solid few more minutes left in this video, then evidently I forgot something, but I do not believe that I did. So now I can do the outro. Yes, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and enjoy your life. Now, I hope to see you sometime at the next Brickfair. Probably not the one in, probably not going to be the one in New Jersey. We're thinking I might be able to go to one day of that, maybe two if I'm lucky, but probably just one. So yeah, have a nice day. Goodbye. Okay, final thing, I swear. So, the final thing I forgot to mention, because they were in another bag and I forgot to get them out, is that I actually ran into King K, the guy who models all the masks, and he gave me 3 nice masks for free. Now, granted, they're all just white, and no cleanup has been done, but they still look really good, and I've got some stuff to clean them up, so I'm gonna need to do that. I think we got the mask of Alternate Futures. I think that's what that one was. Whichever one Kongumari has. I think it was like the Mask of Gravity or something. No, that was his Nika. I don't know what this one is. And then this one looks like this one it's like a custom design, but it's like obviously based off the same thing, so I think it's meant to be the same mask. Oh, non-aquatic version, that's what that is. And then there's this. I don't entirely know what it is, but it looks cool, and I'll need to maybe go to his, whatever the free 3D model thing was. I'll need to figure out what that mask was. So that should be it, okay? Okay, see ya.